Welcome, everybody. I'm Joel Dunn. Here's my amazing wife, Stephanie.
Was not feeling so well. So I'm like, I'm so glad Josh is doing that. I'm so excited to have Josh. Amber's not on, right? Just you.
Just me.
Well,
Just
not
get me
just you,
tonight.
but I love
I
I
get what
Such
you're
as
love
it
you.
saying.
works, guys, live. Oh, it's just you.
I mean, I love you, but I did have a picture of you and your wife. So for those of you that don't know, this is Josh Parker, and he is married to his beautiful wife, Amber, who we love so much, and our ambassador diamonds with the company. And we're brought on by It Works because they are true one team, one mission, really want to help everybody win. And so that's what I love is that he's going to walk us through the Connect app and really for you guys, if you haven't played with it, and for new ones, this is such a great tool to start using right off the gate. So I'm excited to learn from you, Josh. So take it away.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I'm really excited to be with everybody tonight and tell you a little bit about our background. Amber and I joined It Works back in 2012. So we've been in coming up on 7 years. We're Ambassador Diamonds, like Joel said. And we absolutely love everything about what we get to do. We love our products. We love this company and everything that it represents. We love rubbing shoulders with all of you, learning from you, helping you, coaching you, seeing you succeed. We love seeing you guys succeed and see you hit those promotions and all the different milestones that come as a part of this business. We know that in this business, there's so many benefits. We're getting healthy. We're helping other people get healthy. We're getting out of debt. We're helping other people get out of debt. We're growing as individuals. We're helping people within our circles and within our communities and across the world. So I love everything about this company. And I love how Mark and the corporate team and everyone is always working so hard to go to the next level and to the next level and to the next level. And really the Connect app is a representation of that. He wants to provide us, and everyone at It Works wants to provide us in the field, the tools that will help us be most successful. And our success in this business, whether you've been here for a day or whether you've been here for 7 years like us, or if you've been here for, what is it, 11 years, Joel? 8 years?
Going on 10. We'll,
Going
we'll
on
start
10.
we'll start 11 here shortly.
That's awesome. So you guys have probably heard us say this before, but black diamonds and ambassador diamonds and rubies, we all do the same thing. We all share the incredible products that It Works makes and provides, and we share the business opportunity, and then we help people to, share those things as well. And so basically we're doing the same things no matter what your rank is. And we need to know basically three things. We need to know what to do. It Works does a great job of doing that, of helping us do that. We follow the steps to success. We enroll customers and we roll distributors onto our teams. So that's what we do. We need to know how to do it. And you guys have the best in the business showing you how to do this. Joel and Stephanie do an incredible job. You guys know, giving different trainings. There's some different trainings in the Connect app as well as your back office. We'll look at those a little bit. We have green carpet and conference and all of those things to tell us how to do these things. So we need to know what to do. It Works provides that. We need to know how to do it. We get that from our leaders in the different training. And then after that, the way that you win is doing that or duplicating that as much as possible. The person that does those things the most and connects with the most people and reaches out to the most people and shares with the most people are those that promote the quickest and get their checks growing the quickest and build their team the quickest and are able to help the most people. And that's really what's so amazing about the Connect app is it is absolutely a game changer and allows us to connect and do what we do with way more people quicker, more efficiently, and to be able to build our businesses a lot quicker. So I'm going to jump right into the Connect app. Hopefully you guys have downloaded it already. Let me share my screen here.
Hey, Josh, if they haven't downloaded it, where can they go to download it?
You know what? We're going to do that right now.
Oh, so fancy.
All right. So if you have not downloaded the Connect app, and I'm on iPhone, but most of these instructions are pretty much the same for Android. If you're on Android, just get an iPhone and then you'll know what to do. Just
Perfect.
joking. But Android is very, very similar. So everything that we're going through, like I said today, is going to be on an iPhone, but it's very, very similar. So go to your App Store or your Google Play Store, whatever it is for Android, and just type in It Works Connect app. There it is, top one. So that very first one that says It Works Connect, go ahead. If you haven't downloaded it, it will say Get. You'll just go ahead and click Get there. I've already got it, so mine says Open. So let's go ahead and open it. When you first open the app, you will be asked to turn on notifications. I highly recommend that you go ahead and do that. That way you can get the different notifications, and we'll go over all of that today once we get into this a little bit. But this is basically your home screen. And when you first get into the Connect app, if you've never been in it yet, you're going to be prompted to do two things. The first one is going to be to write down what your why is. And you've heard us say it. You've heard everyone at corporate say it. You've heard Joel and Stephanie say it. The reason why you're doing this business is super important. And it's a great reminder and a great accountability to, do the things that we need to be doing each and every day to hit the goals that we want. So make sure you put a little bit of time and effort and some thought into writing down your why, because you're going to be seeing that every single day. It's right here at the top of your Connect app. I open this thing, probably 10 times throughout the day at least. I open my Connect app. I see my why right there at the top. It reminds me what I'm doing, why it's so important that I do what I say I'm going to do. So go ahead and set your why. And then the next thing you're going to do is set your goal. So you'll be prompted to do this. I've already got it set up here, but you'll be prompted to put these in. So real quickly, put in your why, and then you're going to set your income goal. What I really love about what they did with this income goal is we know that everyone on here has a different goal. Some people on here may be looking to make $500 extra a month. Maybe you're just starting out, or you've been in a few months or 6 months or however long. And, you want to make an extra $500 a month so that you can pay your bills easier, or so you and your spouse can go on date night more often, or so you can just get caught up on bills or whatever it may be. And then, some people may be wanting to increase their check by $50,000 a month. So this goal is what you want to increase your check by per month. So let's say I want to increase my check by $10,000 per month. This is saying that if that's what I want to do, if that's what I want, that's my goal, $10,000 more per month, I'm going to need to contact at least 64 people each and every day. And I love that they did that, because I want to be accountable. I want to kind of know what it's going to take to hit that goal. Let me go back in there. I didn't save it. So $10,000 more per month, 64 contacts a day, and I'm going to save. And what's really cool about this is every morning when I wake up, I'm going to see my why. I'm going to see right below that, I'm going to see what my progress is for the day. Every time I send out a message, it's going to track my progress. I'm going to know how much I need to do each and every single day in order to hit my goal. Okay. Joel, do you guys do much keeping track of what you're doing when you guys set goals? Do you guys do different things to keep track of what you're doing, or do you just kind of willy-nilly hope that you'll maybe hit it?
Yeah, it's one of those things where Steph's goal is always to try and hit, her 10 distributors a month. So from there, she knows that she has to have at least 5 distributors in by the 15th of the month. Well, the great thing about this is when you're looking at people contacted, that goes back to the thing that I always say is you have to figure out how many people you have to contact before you get somebody to say yes. So that's what's so great about the progress is one thing is it'll show you is how many people have you contacted? And then when you get somebody to say yes, look back at that and go, okay, now I know what my number is. And then you can start playing with that and you can really drill down and pinpoint those achievements and those goals as opposed to just throwing it out there and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, what I found is the longer that you're in this business, you know we've got new people on here that, you know, when you're first talking to some people, you know, sometimes it's awkward or you're not super confident in what you're saying. But what I found is the more that you do these things, the better you will get at them. And it's the exact same for all of us. Joel and Stephanie didn't know exactly how to talk to people about It Works products or the It Works opportunity when they first started. They did it over and over and over and over and over again, and they got really, really, really good at it. Okay. It's the exact same process for all of you. And, you know, as I go through and I'm building my business and I'm doing these, having these conversations over and over, I may not need to contact that many people to grow my check $10,000 per month. You know, I may find that I can do that by talking to 50 people. Or if I'm just barely learning, you know what, it may be 100 people. But that's what I love about keeping track of your progress is it's just a really great piece of accountability. You know, I can look at the end of the day and say, you know what, this was what my goal was. I knew that I had to contact 64 people and I did that. And it's just a really great way to keep track of what you're doing and keep yourself accountable. All right, so let's just really quickly look over the rest of this main page. As you scroll down, you got some really great training videos that are available. These are great for us as distributors to watch and get some really great training. They're also really great to send to our new distributors as we're enrolling people. And we're gonna look at how we can do that here in a few minutes, okay? As you keep scrolling down, you'll see your tools. You've got shopping lists there. This is a really great feature that the team just barely added not too long ago where you can actually, if I'm talking to Joel and he's telling me that he's super excited about losing some weight, we talk about him ordering the ThermoFight X. He wants to become a new distributor or a new customer, either one. I can actually add the ThermoFight X into a shopping cart, send Joel a link. He will click on that link and it will open up a shopping cart with the TFX already in there. He can check out as a customer or check out as a distributor. Super, super easy. So we'll go over that here in just a couple minutes. I'm going to click on this resources button so you guys can see what's in here. There's some different images that are really great in here in your Connect app that you can also send if they're relevant to the conversation that you're having with your distributors. So right now we just heard about an amazing BOGO that we have going on, buy one box of wraps, get one free. And so if you're talking to somebody about possibly signing up as a new loyal customer, or they want the BOGO offer as an existing customer, or whatever the case may be, if they want to see a picture of some before and afters, you've got quite a few in here. There's some in here with different products, different before and afters. If you're talking about a new distributor and you're talking a little bit about the compensation plan, there's some great compensation plan images and stuff in here. And all of these assets, all of these resources that you see in here, the digital team is going to continue to add and add more and more images and more assets into this, but there are quite a few good ones already in there. And once we get into messaging, I'll show you how you can send those to your to the different people that you're talking to. Okay, so those are your two tools. As you keep scrolling down, you're going to see hot contacts. So what a hot contact is if I let's say that Joel is a new distributor on my team, and we've been talking about him doing his training, and I compose a message to Joel. I say, hey, Joel, you should watch this video. It's a really good training video about what you should be doing your first couple of days in the business. So I open up Joel's contact. I send him a video. As soon as Joel watches that video, he is going to show up as a hot contact. That's going to be an indication to me that he has opened the video, he's watched the video, it would be a really great time for me to follow up with him because he just watched the video. Okay. So that's a really, really cool feature that I like that they added in there. And right now it's tied to videos. And as the digital team continues to add different videos and different assets that way, that will become more and more helpful. Okay. And then at the very bottom, you can see your activity. Anything that you did, if you can't remember who you sent a message to or who you didn't, you can come down here and see exactly who you've messaged and who you haven't. Okay, so that's your home screen. At the very bottom of the screen on the left, you'll see notifications. And you'll get a lot of notifications in here for different things. Whenever you sign up a new loyal customer, that's in there. Whenever you sign up a new distributor, that's in there. When you get responses back and you get reminded to do a follow-up, which we'll go over here in a minute. All of that's going to be in your notifications. Okay. It's on the bottom left. This middle button on the bottom is your contacts. In here, you can see on the top left, this is where you see your groups. We'll talk about that a little bit here in a second. And then the bottom right corner is your compose button. So whenever you're wanting to compose a new message, whether that's a new email, whether that's a new text message or a message on Facebook Messenger, all of that is right here in the compose button. All right. So how do you get started? What I want to tell you now that we kind of looked around the whole Connect app, what I want to say right now before we get into contacts and groups and all that stuff is this thing is not going to bite you guys. When the Connect app first came out, I think that a lot of people were hesitant to get in there. They didn't know how it worked. You know, for whatever reason, people were intimidated to get in here. But every single person that I've talked to that's watched a training about it or that's got on a Zoom like this and actually has gone through it, it's really very, very simple to use. And within a couple of days of using it, you guys will get really fast at being able to do what you want to do in here. And like we talked about at the very beginning of this Zoom, you know, that's the name of the game to being successful quickly in this business is just getting in front of and having conversations with more people. And just like getting better at having conversations, you'll get better at using this app the more that you do it. And so I really encourage everyone to, you know, over the next couple of days, just use Connect a bunch. Get in here, play around. If, like Joel said, if you had some questions that didn't get answered, watch this video back because you'll be able to see that really everything is pretty simple and straightforward. All right, so let's start sending some messages out. So when you first get into the application, when you open up this contact section, you're going to be asked if you want to import your contacts, which I've done, and I recommend that everyone does. If for some reason you said no to that and you still want to import your contacts, you can hit this little plus sign in the top right. Okay. That will allow you to import your phone contacts. If you have some big, crazy Excel spreadsheet of a bunch of emails or contacts in a separate file, you can do that bottom import CSV contacts. Or this is also where you add just a new contact. Let's say that I meet Joel at the gym. We're lifting arms because every day is arm day.
That's right. And
Joel gives me some tips on how to grow my biceps because his biceps are huge and mine are not. So we get to talking at the gym. And I'm like, hey, Joel, let me, you know, let's stay in touch. And then maybe I tell him about, you know, New You, because it's such a great product for building biceps so he can get even bigger. Okay, so I've got a new contact. If I want to add Joel in here, I would just click on new contact. This is pretty familiar. It's very similar to adding a regular contact in your iPhone. So very similar here. So we'll just put Joel Dunn. I'm just going to make up a number.
How did you know that's my number?
That's it. Okay. You can add multiple phone numbers in here if you want. You can add their email. Add email. None at none.com. Okay, so I got his email. And then if you wanted to add, if you know this person on Facebook, if you're friends on Facebook and you want to add them so that you can send them a message in Facebook, that's super easy too. Just click on add profile. You're going to need to look up Joel's profile in Facebook. Ooh, let's see if we can reveal some passwords in here. That would be cool, huh? Let's see here. Where is my password? There we go. Oh, sorry, guys. You didn't get to see my password. Darn it.
Dang it.
All these guys in the crazy security. Okay. So super easy. It's going to search for Joel since we're friends, because we're super tight like that. He's right there. So I'm going to click on him. Sorry, I'm going to click on his profile. It asks me to verify. It says, would you like to add, is this the right profile? I say yes. And then boom, the real Joel Dunn is right there, and right there in my contacts. Okay. So super easy. All of this is pretty straightforward, just like you're used to adding a contact in your phone. It's very similar adding a contact right here in your Connect app. So if this was a real contact, I would hit save. I've already got Joel in my address book, so I'm not going to hit save, but you would just hit save there. And then since we're already in here in contacts, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add a follow-up. So Joel told me that he is at the gym every other day. So I'm going to set a reminder. So I saw him today on Monday. I'm going to set a reminder Wednesday morning to see if he's going to the gym. And then I'm going to meet him there again so we can lift arms again, because it's arm day.
Every day.
Every day. Okay. So super easy. You know, you guys have heard the fortune is in the follow-up. I can't tell you how many people over the last 7 years I've talked to and written their number down somewhere, or put them in my contacts, or sent them a message one time. And then, you know, they all of a sudden disappear out of my memory because I'm busy, and, you know, I'm a dad and I've got kids and I forget things. You know, there's so much value in following up with the people that you have conversations with. Every time you have a conversation with people about this business or about these products, or you share something with someone, to have the opportunity, that's time that you've invested in that person, right? And in order to capitalize on that time that you've invested, there needs to be a follow-up so that you can talk to them again, and maybe 3 or 4 more times, so that down the road they join your business and they become your next ambassador on your team, and you get paid on that effort for the rest of your life, and then your kids get paid on it. Okay. That's what we're doing here. We are building a business and building a legacy and building a team, you know, so that we can change our lives, and so we can change the lives of the people that are on our team. And not following up with people is a real quick way to miss out on a lot of those opportunities. So I really encourage you guys to use this follow-up feature. All of us have our phones in our pockets. We're looking at them all day, or a lot of times throughout the day. And if a notification pops up, there's a really good chance we're going to respond to that notification. We're going to go ahead and do the follow-up, you know, after we park our car, before we go in the mall, or when we get home, before things get crazy with the kids, we can do that follow-up, and then it's done. Okay. So make sure you guys are using those follow-ups. Really great feature right here in your Connect app. All right. I'm going to cancel out of there. Okay. So all of your contacts will be in here, and they'll be readily available for you to start sending messages to. Something that's really, really cool that the digital team did is, when you import your contacts from your phone, it is going to link anybody that is a loyal customer in your eSuite, or a distributor on your team. It is going to link that phone number to your phone contacts. So right here, I've got Brady Paul. He's a loyal customer on my team. I didn't put him in as a loyal customer. My Connect app knows that he's a loyal customer because his phone number is in my phone and his phone number is in his loyal customer account. So the digital team made it so that happens automatically. All of your current distributors and your current loyal customers will already be labeled right here in your contacts, so you can find them very, very easily. Okay, so let's start sending some messages. Actually, really quick, before we do that, let's talk a little bit about groups. So you guys can send messages directly to any of these contacts super easily. You just go back to the home screen, hit connect. I can say, let's send a message to Joel. Okay. A little hint, every single message that you compose is going to ask for a subject. It's a required field. Okay. So even if you're sending a text message, you need to fill out this subject. Obviously, it's not going to show up anywhere. If you happen to be sending an email, this is where you would fill in the subject for the email, and that will show up. So something to do. Let's lift arms Wednesday. Okay. So if you're sending a message, you can do it right here. Super easy. Joel Dunn, put in the subject. Let's lift arms. I can hit send. Because I only have him in my contacts as his phone number, because I didn't save that fake contact thing that we did earlier. I'm going to hit that, and then it will open up my previous messages to Joel, and then I can just hit send. Okay, super easy. Let's go back. Let's do one a little bit differently. I'm just going to do myself. Okay. Add myself. Arm day. Okay, you can do a couple of other things when you're sending messages in here. You can just go ahead and write the body of the message. Just write it out like normal. If you look at these buttons here in the middle, you can also do a shopping cart, like we said before. So I can create a new list. I can go in here and add whatever products. If I've been talking to somebody and they said that they want a certain product, I can go in here and add those products into a shopping cart. That will create a link. And then, like I said, when they receive that message, they just click the link and they can go check out. Super, super easy. Okay. So that's that little shopping cart. I can also, there's also some really great pre-written scripts that the corporate team has put together. There's a bunch in here. And so you guys will want to go through and see what's in here, but there's different scripts about different products. There's ones in here about the different It Works trainings that are coming up. So be sure you spend a little bit of time there in scripts. And then you can also create your own scripts. So if there's, I know that for us, we have a ton of scripts that we use for potential loyal customers, for potential distributors. You can save those right here in your Connect app. Because I don't know about you guys, but right now we have them in our notes, or we have them in, like Amber used to store, she used to store all of her scripts in a Facebook message to me. And so every time she had a new message that she wanted to send out, or a new script, she would send it to me in a message in Facebook Messenger. And then it was great because it was always accessible to her. But you guys know that it takes a little bit of time to jump in Messenger or jump in your notes, copy that, jump back into whatever app you're using, paste it, and go back and forth. So Connect eliminates all that. You can save all of your scripts right here in the script section. And then when you've got your messages up, you just tap that little scripts button, select the one that you want, hit send, and it's off. No jumping in and out, none of that. Okay. Super awesome feature. Okay. And then you can also attach some of those assets that we had talked about earlier. If you hit that little attachment button, you can attach before and afters. You've got 100s listed in here. You've got the fundamentals of building, a little bit about the compensation plan. You can attach those super easy to any message right there with that, that little paper clip. Okay. So super easy composing a message and sending out whatever you guys are wanting to send. All right, now let's talk about groups a little bit, because this is really the power of the Connect app. You know, I talked about scripts and that saving you a little bit of time, not jumping back and forth. So individual messages still better in Connect than in any other app. But groups is really where the power of this app shines. So you can go in right here on the top left and you can go into your groups. These are some groups that we have, that we've created that you can see right here. You can create a new group. So new group from training. Okay, hit save. And then once you have a group created, you just hit this plus symbol. Oh, sorry. New group from training. You go into it. This is our new group. And then you just hit plus. And then same thing. If you've got, you know, some people are super organized and they have Excel spreadsheets of different groups from email lists or whatever, you can import those super easy. Or you can start creating this group from a new contact. You can add new contacts in there. Or if you hit edit, sorry, go back in there. Oh, sorry. So if you've already got people that you have in your contact list, you can go into existing contacts and just start adding these people super quick. So I know for us, we have different customer groups that we send different things out to depending on how long people have been in the business. You know, the messages that we send out to our brand new customers are a little bit different than the ones that we send to our customers that are from 5 years ago. So I can come in here and really quick just go through, and you know, mostly everybody we enroll in Amber's account. This is my account, so I only have a few in here, but I can add those people, hit done, and then I've already, like, just within a minute or two, I've created a new group. And then once that group is created, let's say that all of these people are my new, those were all customers, but let's pretend that those were all distributors. Let's say those are all distributors that joined in the end of March on my team. And I want to send them a training video about some of the things that they can be doing to be successful in their first couple days. So you click on the group. Sorry, go back. Hit compose. 2. So if you're sending a group to an individual, you'll see the contacts is on the left, and then groups is on the right at the top. Hit groups. All of our groups are listed here. I'm going to click on new group from training, hit add. We're going to say training video to get started. Okay. Watch this video. Okay. Then one feature that I'm going to show you guys really quick while we're in here. If you want to kind of personalize your messages, you can include their name in the body of the message, even if you're sending to a bunch of different people. So if I put hey, and then I click this blue @ name that you see on the middle left. So even though that looks really weird, what that's going to do is I've got 3 people in this message. I've got Brian, I've got Alberto, and I've got Brady Paul. So what that's going to do is when they see this message, it's going to say, hey, Brian, watch this video and let me know what questions you have. And then Alberto is just going to say, hey, Alberto, watch this video and let me know what questions you have. So that's a really great feature that the digital team put in here in order to personalize your messages, make them a little bit nicer to receive. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, Joel, about my confusion brain from the old the old app to the new app. So as you guys may or may not know, the digital team has been really working hard on this app, and there's actually some new enhancements that are coming out before too long. I think we're going to talk a little bit about those enhancements at the Victoria Island training that Amber and I will be at. And so you guys will definitely want to attend a watch party or purchase the live stream for that training, because we're going to be going over all of the new latest and greatest Connect app updates. It's going to be awesome. So make sure that you tune into that training. But the way that you send training videos is actually a little bit different. So I'm going to close out of this and open up training videos right here. View all. Okay. Some really great training videos in here. And if you guys haven't watched these, they're really great for us as distributors. Get in here. These are new videos. These are not videos that you've seen in your eSuite. These are brand new videos. So get in here and watch these. There's 5 videos here in day 1 about different things that you're going to want to be doing to be successful on your first day as a new distributor. There's day 2, day 3. There's some great social media tips that we have in here. There's a welcome video from Mark and Cindy that's really, really great. So if you have somebody that, maybe their welcome video went to their junk and they weren't able to find it, you can send this out. Really great welcome from Mark and Cindy. There's also some really great product videos in here. If you've been talking to a contact about some of our different amazing products and you just want to get them a little bit more excited about the product before you ask them to purchase, or maybe they are purchasing already and you just want to give them a little bit more information about them, you can shoot them over one of these videos. And so get in here. So a couple tips on videos. If you are on iPhone and your phone is on silent, the little toggle switch on the left to switch your phone from silent, vibrate to regular, you will not hear any sound from the video if your phone is silenced. I think a lot of people...
I've done that quite a few times.
Me too. So I've got mine turned off. Also, on the bottom right-hand side of this video, the digital team did an amazing thing and started these videos on mute. Have you ever been in a meeting or somewhere where it was very inappropriate to have music or any sounds going and you type on a video and it starts blowing up the whole meeting? Yeah, I have too. So these videos start muted. So if you hit play, you'll want to hit this little mute button on the bottom.
Keto coffee can boost
that will
your energy and help you
your
burn
video.
more fat with healthy fats from
so just know that that's there.
MCT oil.
I had a million questions the first time we started talking about Connect because everyone thought they were muted. So that's how that works. Okay. So if you want to send this video, in the top right corner, you see those 3 dots. You can click them, hit share. It will open up the link for those videos. You can hit the plus sign for the 2. You can go back into groups, find our group that we just created, hit add, type in a subject. Train. Oh, this was keto coffee. Keto coffee is amazing.
Now, I've got one extra step here, Josh, and you just let me know when you send out that video, do you also send the link for the shopping cart with it?
You absolutely could. So you absolutely could. So if you go in and you could definitely send a video. You could say, hey, Joel, or whoever we're sending it to, check out this video. I actually haven't done this before, so we'll see how it works in this version. So, oops. You don't have to know how to spell to be Ambassador Diamond.
Nope, not at all.
Yes, you got. Okay, check out this video. So this is keto coffee. Here is where you can buy. So I went down, I found keto coffee, I hit plus, I hit save, add the message, boom. So think about this, guys. You've just got done talking to somebody about keto coffee, and maybe they just watched your live video that you did on Instagram, and they're like, man, I've been watching you make your keto coffee every single morning. You're always bragging about it and telling me how much energy you have on it. I'm super interested in getting that keto coffee. So you have a little conversation back and forth. You open up a message and connect. You say, hey, name. You say, check out this video. You can send them a little bit more information about the keto coffee, because maybe you don't give them the full details in your live video that you do every single morning. And then you send them a pre-populated shopping cart so that they can buy it. I mean, does our job get any easier than that?
Yeah, I mean that's what I think is amazing right there, guys. If you just caught what just happened, I mean, you can literally send out a short video with a link for them to buy it.
Yeah, and think about this too. Let's say that you're on your live video on Instagram and you talk about keto coffee, and then you say, "Hey, we've got this keto coffee special," or whatever is going on. If you're interested in more information about the keto coffee, comment below. You get 30 people that comment. Okay. You can add those people to a group real quickly. You can add their Facebook profiles, because maybe that's where you met them. And then from that group, you can create this message once and then send it to all 30 of those people with the click of the button. I'll show you how that works here in just a second. And then they're all sitting in here and connect for you to follow up with them. And they'll message you back. You'll get notifications and connect. It's just makes our job so much easier and is such a time saver. I mean, this is just like anything else. It takes a little bit to get used to it, but then you're used to it, and then you're cruising, and then you're just, doing amazing things. So I really love how all of this functions. Okay. So we've got our message. We've got our subject. Once we hit send.
I just lost you on the screen share.
Okay. Give me just a second. Too much yapping. So I was yapping too much. Share content, screen, Zoom. And we're back. All right. So we'll go back. Okay, you've got your group selected. You've got the subject. You've got your message nice and pretty, perfect. All you do is hit send. It's going to ask if you want to send them a text message, Facebook Messenger, or an email. We're going to send text message. Okay. So then it opens up my normal text message app. I've got my pre-populated message right here. I'm not going to send this because, well, I'll just send it. I don't care. Brian's a good friend of mine. He won't mind. So you hit send, and then immediately the next contact comes up in your app with the message ready. I'm going to hit send. That message is going to go to Brady, and then Alberto is going to come up. I'm going to hit send, and then I'm done. I sent 3 messages in 5 seconds or less. 3 seconds probably. Okay. I was talking to a distributor a couple of days ago. She had sent out 700 emails in one day on her Connect app with different messages like this. And she said she did it in about 3 sessions throughout the day. It probably took her 30 minutes total to send out 700 customized emails to the different people that she's in contact with. So, I mean, think about how many people you can reach out to, potential loyal customers, potential distributors. We use the Connect app to keep in contact with our team. Like I said, we create groups of new loyal customers, new distributors that are coming into our team. so that we can keep in contact with them, keep them up to date on different training, different things that we're doing that way. And you make the investment once, you create the group, and then the group's there. You can go into groups, send a lot of messages to a lot of people very quickly. It's really, really powerful that way, and super easy once you get used to it. All right, let me look in here and just see if there was anything that I missed. Anything that you see that I haven't covered, Joel?
I love the question on here. How do you import Facebook contacts?
Okay. You import Facebook contacts one at a time.
Yep.
And you can blame Facebook for that, not us.
I knew that was going to be the answer, because that's always one of those things that, oh man, if I could just upload all of those. But unfortunately, Facebook does not allow you to do that. So you actually have to physically go through and manually do it yourself. So make that a part of your daily routine. You're going to go in and add 4 or 5 people into your Connect app that you have in Facebook, so that you have the ability to do it. Exactly.
Yeah, I would just add that to my 6 list. This is something that I'm going to do every single day to build my list. And it's just like anything else that we've talked about on here. It takes a little bit of time, but you invest that time, and then those contacts are in there. They're ready to go. And then you can send out 700. Well, don't send out 700 Facebook messages in one day, because you will definitely be blocked on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook
if you try that. But I mean, maybe down the road. So for example, if Facebook would allow you to export your friends into an Excel spreadsheet, you could very quickly have an Excel spreadsheet that had first name, last name, and their profile link. If Facebook would allow that, we could import it right into Connect, in 5 minutes. It would be super easy, but unfortunately Facebook does not allow that as of right now. So, if anybody knows Mark Z, then tell him to help us out. But until then, yeah, you just go in, just like we showed you, go into your contact, go down to add profile, and Facebook, you can just add them right there. Okay, any other questions? Let me scroll through here really quick. You're right, Kelly, this is dope. And
I know they're still working on the links for the shopping carts, because some of them go to direct to It Works. I know that they've been working on that for a couple of days.
Yeah, great thing that you brought up there, Joel. This app is a work in progress. It's amazing. Almost everything works flawlessly, but with anything technology based, there's bound to be different little things here and there that come up. If you do have something that comes up, let me write an email address here in the chat. Okay, if you ever have something that comes up in the app that doesn't seem like it's working correctly, or there's a glitch or anything like that, take a screenshot of it and just shoot that over really quickly to mobile@feedback@itworksglobal.com. We've got a great team there that receives those and gets right on them. So, sometimes those guys rely on us in the field to find those things, send them in really quick so they can get it working perfectly and be good to go. Sometimes when sending out the messages, it will say buddy name. Okay, Megan, if that happens, that's a great thing to send a mobile app feedback. Some kind of disconnect between your contacts and the grab feature of that @ name. And so that'd be a great thing to send in there. So, all right, Joel, I know you wanted to keep this close to 30 minutes to 45 minutes. How are we doing on time?
Yeah, we did an epic job on that.
Okay.
Whew.
Let me, I don't even know. I don't have a clock in here, so I have no idea how long we've been going.
We're good. We're at like 40 minutes.
Okay, great. Well, I want to just reiterate, guys, that the more you use this Connect app, the better it gets, or the better you get at using it. You know, I feel like it's pretty simple to use once you know what you're doing. So I want to thank you guys for jumping on tonight. You know, anytime that you can jump on a Zoom or a training and invest a little bit of time, you know, that small investment always pays off huge in your business. So definitely watch this recording once Joel makes it available. If you missed anything or you feel like you just want to watch it again and get it down. But the main thing, guys, is just spending time in there. Get in there. You're not going to break anything. You're not going to hurt anything. Explore around. Get used to it. That's the best way to get good at using the Connect app. And then you'll see really quickly how quickly this can help you build your business. I love it. Awesome. I think I can't say enough how grateful I am to Mark and Cindy and everyone at Corporate that is always working so hard to make sure that we are ahead of the game in ways to build our business and create success for ourselves and for our teams. I'm just really grateful for that.
That's awesome. Well, Josh, thank you so much for taking time out of your super busy night. I know you probably got like 17 other Zooms to jump on right now. We appreciate you guys jumping on. Guys, this was awesome. I will have this posted here as soon as we get the recording done. It will be on the Joel and Stefani Dunn.tv YouTube channel, so make sure you go there and look for it. Guys, this thing can really, really accelerate how fast you build your team because of the fact that you'll have everything right at your fingertips. So get in there today. Start playing around with it. I promise you, just like Josh said, you can try and break it. Just that means you're in there working and using it. So I applaud you if that happens. So just make sure you dig into it, start using it. You will start to love it, and you'll be able to leverage all of the new stuff that comes in. And like you said, they're going to be coming out with version 3.0 here very shortly. So when you get it, make sure that you are putting all of your information in, logging in, and then when you hear about a new update, you do have to go and physically delete the app like some of you had to do tonight and reinstall it to get the updated version. So awesome, guys. Thanks for being on. Hope you took lots of notes. You were probably like trying to look at your phone and then look at the screen and do the same thing. I was doing the exact same thing. So have an amazing night. We will get this up, if not tonight, first thing tomorrow morning, so you guys can go back through. But get in that app, play with it, try and get some people to get interested, send a video, make up your own scripts. Like I said in the chat, go back through all of the old trainings that we did, grab some of those scripts and put them in there as your scripts that you have to send out. So with that, guys, make it an awesome week, and we will see you again soon.
Thanks, guys.
Later. Thanks, Josh.